Phil, good to see you.
Pete!
What?
It's Pete for this lot, remember?
Okay, sorry, Phil. Pete.
How was Cuba?
It's great. It would be even better if I was still there.
I'm sorry for dragging you back. I couldn't go through with it. I couldn't do it on my own.
Well, I'm here now, Pete. Pete. Oh. We've just got to get through this tonight, and then we're home free.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Oh, come on, Pete. We need to keep this together. We've been planning this for years. This is it, the last hurdle. All you have to do is eat your cake, fake your death, job done.
Is everything sorted?
Yeah, did you drop the cakes off at Christine's?
Yeah.
Sorted then.
Hey, did you see it on the news?
What, the Kirkway Players?
Yeah, they pinned it on Orla and her Christmas cake.
Yeah, idiots.
Yep. Did Christine not suspect anything? Pauline was her sister, you know.
Yeah, but we weren't on the Zoom call as far as she or anyone else is concerned. And Zoom doesn't record who's logged in.
Oh, good. But has anybody asked about the accounts?
No, not yet. It's too soon. And when they do, we'll be long gone. Stop worrying, Pete. This is it. This is the big one. Tennis is where the big money's at. And they've just got a grant to redo the courts too. So we'll be rolling in it. Now, quick, change your name on the screen. It still says Phil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be logging in any second now. Oh, quickly. Have you got your cupcake ready?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hiya.
Hello, Christine. How have you been? I can't imagine what you must be going through.
As well as can be expected, thank you, Una.
I didn't expect you tonight. I'm sure we could have managed without you under the circumstances.
Oh, thank you, dear. But I needed the distraction. And there's some items in the agenda this evening that will need my approval.
Evening, chaps.
Oh, evening, Ken.
I've just had a match with Alice. Nice dry evening.
Was it a bit chilly?
It wasn't too bad, to be honest, and what with the pandemic, we don't have a choice but to play outdoors.
Was a bit of a chilly start. You'll have to excuse my attire. I just had no time to change. That was a jolly good game tonight, Ken. Next time, I'll ease off and give you a chance to win, hey? While I remember, here you go. Have your balls back.
Right, I think that's everyone. So let's get started, shall we? Members present. Christine? Una?
Here.
Pete?
Hiya.
Chris?
Yeah.
Alice? Ken?
Present.
Ellen?
Here.
Apologies? No apologies. Una's emailed the minutes of the last meeting to you all. Did you all receive them and read them?
Yeah.
Anyone got any comments to make?
Yeah.
Yes. There's a typo on line 6.
I'm sorry.
Line 6. Tuesday should have a capital T.
I see. Una, could you amend that, please?
Yes, I will do.
Matters arising. You'll be pleased to hear that we've now received the grant from the Lawn Tennis Association.
Oh, marvellous.
Wonderful news.
Finally.
What time does Andy Murray go to bed? 10ish.
Yeah, good one, Pete.
Cheers, mate.
Anyway, the court resurfacing is booked for Monday the 30th, so the courts will be out of bounds for approximately 2 weeks, all being well.
2 weeks? No tennis for 2 weeks.
You'll be lucky.
Thank you, Ellen. Yes, I'm afraid, Alice. But we are hoping that the courts will be finished for the opening of the new season.
Excuse me, may I interrupt? Could I just ask, should I add the joke?
Sorry?
Pete's joke, should I add it to the minutes?
No, thank you, Una. That won't be necessary. Correspondence. Any correspondence? Chris? Una?
No, just the cheque received from the LTA.
Thanks, Chris. Una?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Any correspondence?
No, I mean, what did you say about the court resurfacing? I didn't quite get that.
Booked for Monday the 30th.
No tennis for 2 weeks.
If you're lucky.
Right.
Thank you, everyone. And any correspondence, Una?
Oh, yes.
Una?
Yes.
Any correspondence?
No correspondence.
Thank you, Una. Secretary's report. Anything to report, Una?
No, nothing to report.
Okay, thank you. And the Treasurer's report. Now, did you all receive your accounts from Chris?
Yeah.
No.
Chris, can you check? Did you email Ellen?
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
I received the email.
I see, with the accounts.
Yes.
And the attachment.
Yes.
Oh.
So what's the problem, Ellen? They are standard accounts.
Excluding an official copy of a bank statement.
What did the tennis coach name his daughter?
Next.
Thank you, Pete. Ellen, I'm sure Chris can sort out another bank statement for you for next time. If you don't mind, Chris.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Everything else seems to be in order, Chris?
Yeah, no outstanding payments. A nice, healthy lump sum in the bank for the tennis courts and whatnot.
Did I tell you? Never marry a tennis player. Love means nothing to them.
Thanks, Pete. Full of it tonight, aren't you, dear? Well, whilst we are in the party mood, I think we should move on to any other business. Tonight, we've got a little celebration planned for Ellen. We thought we'd celebrate Ellen's 50th birthday together tonight on Zoom. Well, actually, it was Chris who suggested it, and Pete kindly delivered the cakes. I, of course, have been a busy little bee all afternoon, running around to deliver them to you, and don't they look delicious? So, shall we all get our cakes ready, and after 3 we'll sing happy birthday. So, 1, 2, 3. Happy
birthday to you.
Happy
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Have you had your cake, Ellen?
No. I don't like cupcakes.
Oh, come on. Who doesn't like cupcakes?
Oh, these are delicious. You'd love these, Alan.
I'll be back in a second. I think that's my phone ringing. Sorry. Oh, God, what have we done? Oh, God. Oh, no. Chris? Chris? Chris, are you there? Chris! Oh. Chris? Chris, they're all dead. Chris, they've all gone. The poison. It must have worked.
Of course it did. Can't go wrong with a bit of contact poison.
We've done it. We did it. We actually did it.
Christine, Alice, Ken, Ellen. Oh, I told you it'd be all right. Easy as pie. Or should I say cupcake? Cuba, you come again.
Oh.
Oh, God, so, what the, what, how did you, you ate,
The cake.
what was going on?
It wasn't me. It was Chris. It was Chris. He did it. He did it.
Outrageous. We heard what you both said while we all played dead.
You've no proof. We haven't done anything, officer. They're just trying to frame us.
I recorded tonight's meeting on Zoom, and along with the poison cake that Pete dropped off, there's enough evidence to send you two away for years. Ha! Take them away, officers.
That was marvellous.
Did you see their faces? It wasn't me. He did it.
Una, your death scene was so realistic. By Jove, you should have been an actress.
Thank you. You had us worried out when you wouldn't eat the cake.
Just a bit of ad-libbing.
Well, the practice is paid off. But how did you know, Christy? How did you know the cake would be poisoned?
Well, it all started with Columbo,
Columbo?
the cat. Not long after my sister died, I went round to her house to collect her cat. And it was...
Oh, Columbo! You must have been starving.
Oh, she was poisoned. Oh, God. Oh, well, he was all right, Columbo. He was in the garden. And when I opened the door, he just followed me straight into the house. Now, I was going to feed him, but I just got distracted. And I couldn't resist going into the room where she passed away. You see, I never thought that Orla had poisoned everyone, and I thought I might find some clues, some evidence.
Didn't forensics test the cake?
Well, they couldn't find any left. It was just rumours that the cake was poisoned. All they knew was that Orla had made cake for everyone and that everyone was poisoned, so they just put two and two together. Oh dear. Anyway, as soon as I opened the door, Columbo shot past me and dived behind the curtain. And then I noticed he was eating something off the floor. It was the cake.
The poisoned cake?
Some of it must have fallen behind the curtain. Well, I raced to him and I tried to get it off him, but it was too late. He was already licking his lips. Oh, I was devastated. First my sister, and then Columbo. Well, I waited and waited to see if he died, but he didn't. And I waited and waited. Must have been a miracle.
So it wasn't the cake.
I gathered a few crumbs up of the cake and put them in a little bag. And then I phoned my husband. And whilst I was on the phone, Columbo appeared again with his head stuck inside a hat. It was one of them party hat things.
Oh, those silly party hats with the elastic, cheap and nasty paper things. Oh,
Well, the elastic was wrapped all around his body and he was wriggling about. Oh, the silly cat. But at first, I just thought he was playing. And then I realised he was stuck. Well, I tried to grab him, but he just ran off up the stairs with a hat in his mouth.
But what's that got to do with it?
Well, to cut a long story short, after further tests, it turns out that it was the hats that were laced with poison and not the cake. And that's what killed them all. And Columbo.
the poor thing.
Yes, poor Columbo. But when you think about it, he actually solved the case.
How's that?
Well, I'm not sure if you remember, but Chris was on the same committee as Pauline. And, well, I don't really know him, but Pauline suggested that he was a whiz with accounts, and we were desperate for an accountant. So,
And of course, he's still alive.
yes, exactly. And coincidentally, he didn't attend their meeting that fateful night either. But Pauline had said that they were going to have a Christmas party together on Zoom. And Chris had turned up to deliver individual party hats to each member of the committee with strict instructions that they were not to be worn until they were ordered to do so, and not a moment before.
Suspicious behaviour.
Oh, yes, exactly. And it's unusual for Chris to get involved in that side of things.
But how did you know that the cakes would be poisoned tonight?
Well, it was just a hunch at first, and after everything that had happened, well, I was just completely on edge anyway. And then, right out of the blue, 2 weeks ago, Pete said he was going to drop up some cake so that we could all celebrate Ellen's 50th birthday party together on Zoom. Again, strict instructions. They were not to be touched or eaten until the very end of the meeting. Oh, he was very nervy when he brought them. It was very suspicious.
I thought it was a bit shifty, to be honest. didn't have a clue about tennis.
Well, after what had happened with Columbo, I called the police and got them to check the cake. And sure enough, the wrappers on the cake were laced with poison. Well, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And that's when they asked if we'd go undercover and trap them.
This is so exciting, Christine. You're very brave.
Oh, thank you, Alice, but we all are. We all are. I can't actually believe that we pulled it off. We all deserve an Oscar. Pauline would have been so proud.
Not to mention clearing Orla's name.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, thank you ever so much, everyone, for helping me. Right, now, so the next meeting will be on Wednesday, the 10th of March at 8 p.m. I now declare this meeting officially over at 9 p.m. Good evening, everyone.